Hi Jayant. Hi Vishwaraj. How are you guys doing? Can you guys hear me? Hello? Jayant, Vishwaraj, can you guys hear me? Hi, Arun Maharana. Okay, I hope you guys are doing great. Can you guys hear me? Can you just send me a thumbs up on the chat window if you guys can hear me clearly? Okay, thank you, thank you. So we'll just start in few minutes. Please be there. Okay. So I'll just still I see some people are gathering. Last few minutes, let us see if anybody is joining. I think, and also like if you feel, if you guys are getting like benefited from this, kindly forward this to the your friends, your relatives, your colleagues, so that they let them also get benefited, right? Because the data engineering, the core of the SQL is data engineering. So if they also get benefited, it will be good, right? So kindly make people to join. I think this is the third class today. Arun Maharana, where are you from? Arun Maharana, I can ask you. Which place are you from? Odisha. Okay, got you. Vishwaraj, how about you? Vishwaraj, where are you from? Somebody has joined as an iPhone. Can they kind of like rename into your name, please? iPhone. Who are joined as iPhone? That it will be easy for me to call you by your name.
Bibi Hajira, sir.
Hajira, is it? Okay, okay, got you. Change your name.
Sir, yeah. Today I will join phone, sir, in mobile,
Okay,
sir.
got you. But you can change the name of name of that. I think
New I'm installed the new applications in Zoom, sir.
is it okay? Got you. Hajira, is it? Okay, got you. No problem. Where are you from, Hajira?
Shivamoga, sir.
Shimaga. Okay, got you. Okay, okay. Oh, who is that? Our Sampath sir told you, is it?
JNNC.
Okay, got you, got you, got you, got you. Okay, but any very few guys are joining from your class, Hajira.
Yeah, sir.
44 people registered, but
Sir.
only few people, not even one or two are joining, I guess.
Sir.
Okay, maybe you guys are not liking my class.
I don't know, sir.
Okay, okay, okay.
I like that, sir.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. Just tell others it is good because it is anyway. I think what I see in India is anything free is not good. People think it is not good. That is the problem, right? We are trying to educate the people free of cost nicely. People are not coming forward. Okay, last 2 minutes we are starting. Please, I think we are seeing people are losing interest day by day. It's very bad. I was expecting 1,000 people in the class. Not I'm having only 10 people. Okay. Anyway, whoever has joined, I hope you guys are liking it, and also uh, you are learning and you are also revising also. Kushal, Kushal, where are you from? Kushal Gowda. Kushal is not speaking. Swastika, I think you are also should be from Odisha, right? Swastika Jana.
No,
Which
sir, I'm from West Bengal.
West Bengal, is it? Okay, got you, got you. How did you get to know about our course, Swastika?
So, from a senior,
Okay, got you, got you. Is it okay if you reveal your senior name?
yes, sir, Arunavuda.
Ah,
I guess he's here also.
Arunava, Arunava. Okay, okay, got you. Okay. Thanks, Arunava. You are making Swastika learn.
Welcome, sir.
Forward it to more people. Huh? Let them also get used to it. Okay, wonderful then. So we waited enough. Let us get started. So what were we discussing yesterday? Swastika, what were we discussing yesterday? Good.
Sir,
Mm-hmm.
what is database,
Mm-hmm.
database components,
Mm-hmm.
RDBMS, etc.
Only 1 minute. Wonderful. So what were we discussing yesterday? Can you just come again? Can you just come again? Swastika,
So,
can you?
what is database,
Mm-hmm.
database components,
Mm-hmm.
RDBMS?
Wonderful. What do you think is a database? What do you think is a database, Vishwaraj? What do you think is a database, Vishwaraj? Sabita, what do you think is a database?
Sir, it's a collection of related data and its metadata
Very good.
in an organized and structural format.
Very good. The last bit. I talked about the wardrobe, right?
Yeah, that occupies less space and easy to retrieve.
How do you term that as? How do you term that as? Optimize information management, right? Optimize
Yeah.
information. Good. Okay.
Yes.
So, database is a collection of related data and its metadata stored in a structured format for optimize information management. That is what database. But I spent a very good amount of time on database yesterday because that was required. Okay. So now, like when we talk about the database is very important in many businesses, many enterprises. Any of the good enterprise, in order to run their day-to-day business, they need to depend on databases. That is the reason I spent good amount of time. So that all of you remember database really well. Okay, so that way you will never forget about that. Will you guys forget about database in the future after attending my class yesterday? Just say yes or no. No, right? So it is easy to remember. We discussed really well, right? Wonderful. Now that we discussed about the database, even Swastika said the different components. Okay, different components. Yashaswini, what are the different components of database, Yashaswini? What are the different components of database? Okay. Asina, what are the different components of database? Quickly, Asina, yeah, you have unmuted. Please go ahead and tell. Okay, Arun Maharaj is saying, Arun Maharana is saying, tables, column, and rows. Absolutely, Arun Maharana, you are absolutely right. Okay, yes. Rows, columns, and tables, Dijesh. Columns and attributes are same, right? Columns and attributes are same. Okay. So three important components of database are, first thing is a table, second thing is a column, third thing is a row. And we also learned about Hajira. What are the other names of table, Hajira? What are the other names of table? Shashanka, what are the other names of table? Entity, yes. Entity, relation, yes. Asina, Yashasini, good. Okay. Either entity, a relation, and table, all of them are same. Okay, all of them are referred interchangeably. And now, Jayant, what are the different names of columns, Jayant? What are the different names of column, Jayant? Attributes. Yes, Ashwini is right. Attributes. Yes. There is one more. Domain. Yes. The columns are also referred as domains, attributes. Right? Domains and attributes. Okay. And the last one. Vishwaraj. What are the other names of rows, Vishwaraj? Okay. Anyone? Any volunteers? What are the other names of? Yes. Tuples. Yes. Shashanka. Very good. Dijesh. Very good. Tuples are records. Vasina. Awesome. Very good. So we discussed about all these things yesterday. And what else did we do? We also created the database. We also created the database in SQL Server. And also we created the table within the database as a part of the hands-on, right? Hopefully, all of you have the SQL Server installed in your system and you guys are practicing it. How many of you guys are practicing it? Please say thumbs up. How many of you are guys practicing in a SQL Server? Let's say thumbs up. Nobody is practicing. Only Vijesh is practicing, is it? Okay. Arun Maharaja. Oh, you practice on W3 scores. Yeah, Arun Maharana, that is good, but it is better to install the SQL Server on your system and practice. That is better. I mean, W3 skills also is good, but better try. Yes, Yashaswini, you can use the Oracle. There is no problem with that. But only thing is, you have to see there is anyway. I'm going to cover that as a part of that. Okay, so no, Arun, you can don't install now. You can install after the class is done. Okay, after the class is done. Okay, so okay, Asina, got it, very good, wonderful. So yeah, answering the question of Yashaswini, yes, Yashaswini, you can also practice in Oracle if you are comfortable. Only the syntax should be little bit different. Okay, you got it right, Yashaswini? Okay, wonderful then. Wonderful. So that is what we did yesterday. Are you guys ready to move forward today? Shall we move forward? Say yes or no. Yes, let us move forward. Okay. Let us move forward. Is everyone able to see my screen? Are you guys able to see my screen? Awesome. Thank you. Okay. Yesterday, we discussed about database, what is database, and database components. We'll start the class with learning about database objects. Okay. Now, the first and foremost question is, what is database object? Anyone in the class? What is database object? Swastika Jana, what is database object? Swastika Jana. Hey, whoever is able to speak on a whoever is able to speak on a mic by unmuting yourself, please do so because it will be more interactive, right? I think Hajira, Sina, whoever is able, Sabit, I think whoever is able to, okay. So please do speak on mic so that it will be good to hear each other's voice, right? Yeah, Swastika, what do you think is a database object according to you? Just give it a try. I mean, I'm here to teach, but the way I'm teaching is I'm going to ask a question and get your thoughts and then provide my like explanation, right? My explanation. Okay. So anybody in the class? Anybody? I don't know. I think tables, view, procedures. Yes, they are the objects. But how do you define the Shashanka? Awesome. Very good. Shashanka. Shashanka is saying it's a logical structure used to store and organize. Awesome. Very good, Shashanka. Okay. You get a virtual chocolate for this. Ha ha ha. What is the virtual? Which chocolate you want, Shashanka? Dairy milk is okay? Or you want silk? Okay. So database object. Okay. Database object is a data structure. As we know, we already understood database has table or it consists of data. In order to hold the data, we would need something, right? We would need something, right? That is where database objects comes into picture. Okay. Database objects are the data structure to hold the data. Database object is a data structure used to either store the data or reference the data. Okay. So what is storing? You already know, because we have object like table within the data is stored. And also, what is referencing the data? We'll get to know about that. Okay. You guys got it, right? See, we understood database holds the data. In order to hold the data, we need some structure, right? So database object is a data structure to store or reference the data. That is a database structure. Okay. Have you guys used any database object so far? Have you guys used database objects so far? Not it. Arun Maharana is saying no. Anybody? Yes, we have used, because yesterday's class I did create a table, right? Table is a database object. Table is a database object. Okay. Table is a database object. Please remember that. Okay. Table is a database object. So, can you think of any other database objects apart from table? Any other objects apart from table? Dijesh, any other database
Metadata.
object? Come again, please.
Metadata.
Arunma, metadata is not a database object, Arunma, but well tried. Anyone else? Arunava, what are the other?
Procedure views.
Yes,
Relation.
procedures. Yeah, no, relation is nothing but a table. We already talked about the table. Okay, wonderful. Shashanka is saying index. Did you say graphs? Graphs are not the database objects, Dijesh. Okay, so at least in the RDBMS terms. Okay, Swastika Jana is saying index. Yes, you are absolutely right. Okay, so we have tables as the database objects, and we do have indexes as the database objects, and we do have sequencers, we have views, we have synonyms. These are the different database objects. Okay, and then we do have some more. Like stored procedures, triggers, and cursors. These are the different important database objects in any RDBMS. Okay. Now, if I ask you a question, which is the most used database objects? Which is the most used database object? Asina, which one is the most used database object? Tables. Awesome, Dijesh. Tables, right? Okay. So, before we get there, if I ask you a question, who are the different RDBMS vendors? Sabita, who are the different RDBMS vendors? Sabita?
SQL Server,
Sir,
Azure SQL,
Microsoft.
Oracle Database.
Very good. Okay. MySQL, SQL Server are the, and SQL Server, SQL,
IBM DBL, MySQL, PostgreSQL, Oracle.
PostgreSQL. Very good. Oracle, Arun Maharana. Awesome. Okay. Those are the different RDBMS vendors. Now, we learned database object is a data structure to store or reference the data. If I ask you a question, are the database object different in different RDBMS vendors like MySQL and all those things? What would be your answer? They are different. Yashaswini is saying different. Asina is saying no. So they are almost same. They're almost same. Database objects are database objects. Okay. When I say table in a Oracle, is it different from a table in a SQL server? No, they are not very different. They are same. Okay. There is a subtle variations in the behavior. There are subtle variations in the behavior. And also, there are subtle variations in the syntax as well. Syntax as well. Okay. There are subtle variations in the syntax as well. Okay. So, database objects are the data structures to hold the data or reference the data And when we look at the database objects in different RDBMS vendors, they are almost same. There may be subtle variations in the syntax and also behavior. Please bear that in mind. Okay. So they're identical in their concept. This is a wonderful thing. They're identical in their concepts. Okay. We already understood there are subtle variations. We have Oracle, that is a SQL server. So when we talk about the table in a Oracle and when we talk about the table in a SQL server, they're almost same. They're same. But the syntax may vary a little bit. Okay, that's the thing. Awesome. Now that we understood that, we already answered this question, which is the most used database objects. People are saying table. Hey, which table is this? Dijesh, which table is this? Hasina, which table is this? Laptop table, working table, okay. Or which table is this? Which table is this? Desktop table. Mesh. Hasina is saying mesh table, okay. So am I talking about these tables? By the way? Not really. Which table am I talking then? Which table am I talking about? Which table? Table in a database. I'm talking about the table in a database. Okay. So now, when we talk about the table, can somebody tell me? Okay. So, Sabita, what is a table? How do you define a table, Sabita? According to you, what is a table?
Tables are with rows and columns and with fields inside that.
Okay. Good. Very good. Okay. So can I ask you one more question, Sabita? Is table an object? Database object?
Yes.
Yes, it is. Okay. So can I use that in your definition?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Try to, whatever you define now, just use the database object as a part of that and redefine again.
Okay. Database objects are tables and rows.
No, table.
With fields.
No.
Okay.
Table is a database object which consists of rows and columns.
Rows and columns. Okay.
Yes, that is what I meant to say. Okay, wonderful. Very good. Well tried, Sabita.
Yeah,
okay.
thank you.
So, table is a database object with rows and columns. Okay. As our Sabita rightly said, table has values. Basically, this has data. So, if I had to go with the hierarchy, we have RDBMS. Okay. Which is the RDBMS? Vijesh, which is the RDBMS? Which is the RDBMS? Vijesh? To take an example of the RDBMS. Yeah, go ahead and talk. Vijesh. I'm not able to hear you, but I know you're trying to talk. Maybe some issue with your mic. Okay. Yeah. What is the Any example of a RDBMS vendor? Shashanka?
Metadata, structured or optimized information.
Not metadata, Arun. You are saying metadata again and again. Okay. RDBMS is not metadata. RDBMS has, I'm talking about RDBMS. Which are the RDBMS? It can be Oracle SQL Server. Yes. Okay. So now RDBMS has, what does RDBMS has? Can somebody tell me? RDBMS has? What does RDBMS has? Anyone? Kushal Gowda?
Related data.
IDE, no. RDBMS has database. Okay. RDBMS has, yes, Yashaswini, you are right. RDBMS has database. Okay. What does database have? What does database have? What does database has? What does database contain? Anyone? Asina, what does database contain? No, not rows and columns directly. Database contains different tables or database objects, right? Within tables, we have rows and columns. Rows and columns. And within rows and columns, what will we have? What we have? What do we have? Data. Awesome, right? Look at this. See, I started with the data and went back, I came back to the data again, right? See, RDBMS like Oracle, SQL Server, PostgreSQL has the databases. Okay. Within the databases, we can create multiple tables. Within the table, we have rows and columns. Within the rows and columns, we have a data. Excellent, right? You guys got it? It is so easy to remember. So easy, right? Okay. Now that we understood what is table, let us understand what is a column. What is a column according to you? Can somebody tell me what is a column? Can somebody tell me what is a column? Anybody, any volunteer, what is a column? Based on whatever you know, just tell me whatever, based on whatever you know, what is a column? Okay, vertical cell. Awesome, Dijesh. That is very good. Asina is also right. Vertical part of the table. Yes, you are absolutely right. Okay. So, column is a set of data values. See, pay attention here. Column is a set of data values, all of a single type in a table. Okay, you can see these are the set of data values of a single data type. A single data type. Okay, you already know what are data types, right? Data types can be int, char, varchar, right? I'm talking about that. And as our Vijay said, columns run vertically, right? Columns run vertically. Awesome, right? The columns run vertically. Okay. And then we have a record. Can somebody tell me what is record now? Kushal Gowda, go ahead and tell me what is record according to you. What is a record according to you? Okay, all data. Arun Maharan, record is nothing but rows. Hasina is saying records. Okay, okay, yes. So record is a, we can say it runs horizontally. It runs horizontally, and it consists of data, right? That is a record. And also we can also call record as a rows or tuples. Okay, rows or tuples. Okay, that's the thing. Now that we understood the one of the database object clearly, the table is most used database object. Let us understand one more database object in detail. Okay, that happens to be view. Okay, view. That happens to be view. Okay. So one of the database object is table. We understood what is table properly. Okay. Now let us understand what is view. Okay. Have you guys? I mean, yesterday we have already created the table. There is no confusion about what is table, right? Is there any confusion about what is table? Sabita, you are clear about what is table, right, Sabita?
Yes, sir, I'm clear.
Awesome. Okay. So let us move forward and understand what is a view. What is a view? Okay. Okay. Now, if I ask you a question again, see, I ask so many questions, right? That to make sure that you guys are alert, make sure that there is an interest in the class. That is the reason I ask questions and I create some interest. Okay. And also I keep making some poor jokes, right? Most of my jokes are poor jokes. Okay. I admit that. Now, Asina, what is a view according to you? What is a view? What is a view, Asina? Go ahead and talk to me, Asina. I think your voice is good. Go ahead and talk to me. I mean, in a voice. Just respond in a voice. Yeah. For some reason, I'm not able to hear you, Asina. Okay, that's okay. Yeah. Yeah, now I am able to hear you. Please go ahead and talk, Hasina. Yes.
We wish to see the output, sir.
We wish to see the output. Thanks. Thanks for trying, Viv. Thanks for trying, Hasina. Okay. Anyone else? Anyone else? It displays the data. Vijesh, what we see. Okay. Very good. Anyone else? Shashanka, what do you think is a view? Yashaswini, what do you think is a view? Shashanka is saying virtual table. Virtual table. Very good, Shashanka. Very good, Shashanka. Okay. Yashaswini, any thoughts from you? What is the view? Okay, wonderful. Let us understand that. Okay. See, except Shashanka, all of you have understood in a bit different way. Please, please pay attention now. Please pay attention now. Okay. So all of you have understood in a different way. What is view? First thing, what you have to say is, yeah, Shashanka, you are right. Okay, virtual table. Okay. So now, first thing when you say view is, you should say it is a database object, right? All these things, if you don't know anything, you have to say it is a database object. Didn't I cover this earlier? I said this is one of the database object. Okay. Anyway, now let us move forward. As our Shashanka said, it is a virtual table. It is a virtual table. Okay. When I say virtual table, it is not a table, yet virtually it is a table. With an example, it will be more clear to understand. With an example, it will be more clear to understand. Okay. Now, it provides the access to a subset of column from one or more table. Yes, right? So, whenever we have a big table with more than 50 to 60 columns, okay, literally millions of records. Whenever we have a situation where we don't want to see all these 50 to 60 columns and millions of records, we can create a subset of that and create a virtual table. That is a view. That is a view. Is it clear now? Vijesh, Ajira, everybody? Is it clear now? It is a subset of a table. It is a subset of a table. Okay. So it is a subset of a table. Okay. That is a view. Okay. Now, one important thing is a view can derive its data from either only one table. We can also create the view from more tables. Okay. That is also one of the important things. Okay. Sometimes whenever we are running a query, we can also create a output of a query as a view. That also can be done. Okay. So what happens is, whenever you create a view, you have a big table, right? I have a big table, which I already told you, right? Which I already told you. You have a big table, right? Now, the big table with some 50 to 60 columns and millions of rows, when we create a view from this view acts as a small table. Okay. Very, very important point. All of you have to pay attention here. Unlike other objects or unlike table, view do not take any space physically, because it is just referring to a table. It is referring to a table. You guys got it, right? Because it is just referring to a table. Okay. That is the reason it doesn't take any of the. Okay. So as it is referencing to a table, a view themselves do not contain any data. View themselves do not contain any. I think you guys are getting it right. So view is a virtual table that do not take the physical space, but when I say it doesn't take the physical space, it is referring to a table. Because it is referring to a table, view itself do not contain the data. Whenever you create a view, it is just referencing to the table. Okay. So, like one more important use of a view. Let us say you have a table. Okay. Table has access to some. Let us say, assuming that Hasina. Table has access to Hasina. Okay. Now Hasina is the admin or the main lead of the. Okay. Now Vishwaraj is working as some of the team member. Okay. So if I want to provide the data to the Vishwaraj, okay, and then if we don't want to provide him access, then what we can do is we can create a view and provide access to Vishwaraj. So that way he doesn't have a direct access to the table, but he access to the only view. Okay, that also is okay. Just a revision, okay, of whatever we have discussed so far. So view is a virtual table. Okay, Dijesh, you can go on mute, please. Yeah, I think, yeah, sorry, you are on mute. Sorry. So view is a virtual table that is made up of selected columns from one or more tables. We already know that. The tables from which the view is created are referred to as a base table. Please remember that, base tables. Okay. Base tables also can be different databases. It is not necessary that the base table are from the same database. See, please just check this. Okay. Please pay attention here. View can be created from a single table in a same database. View can be created from a multiple tables from a same database. View also can be created from a multiple table. Vishwaraj, can you go on mute, please? Okay, thank you. So I hope you guys are getting it right. Okay. So view also includes the column from other views created in the same or different database. We can also see this is, look at the flexibility here. It also can have a data from other views also. Okay. As I already explained, the data inside the views comes from the base tables that are referenced in the view definition. Okay. we will anyway do this. View can be created by using the create view. Create view. Okay, wonderful. Let us see this as a part of our hands-on now. As a part of our hands-on now. Okay, are you guys ready to see this as a part of hands-on? Okay, what I will do is okay. So what I will do is I will just start everything from the scratch. Okay. Okay. So just to make sure that you guys. Okay. So I'll say create database university. I'm creating a. Are you guys able to see my screen, all of you? Okay, wonderful. I created the database. Okay. And after creating the database, am I in a same database now? I'm in a same database which I created. Oh, Asina, I'm not in a same database. See here. Can you see here? Asina? This database is there here. Okay. So how do I get into the same database? How do I get into the same database? Yeah. I already created it. I already created a database. Okay. Okay. Now, in order to get into the database, either choose the database from here, or I'll say use university. I showed you guys yesterday, right? Okay. I'll run this. Okay. Then I will go ahead and create a table. I hope all of you guys like cars, right? You guys like cars, right? Okay. So look at this. I am creating a table called cars. Okay. Please pay attention here. Okay. So I am creating a table called cars. Create table is the SQL code, and cars is the name of the table. Cars is the name of the table. And also I have different columns here. Car ID, car name, company name, model, year, price, place, purchase. These are the different column names. And what is this? What is this int? What is this int? Any idea? What is this int? Anybody? Int, where, char, and all these things? Yes, as I think data type. All these are data types. While creating the table, you have to provide the name of the table and what are the different columns in the table, and also what is the data type of that table, and also you have to suggest which one of those columns is a primary key. That is how you create a table. Okay. So let me go ahead and see any questions here, guys. And also I have mentioned something called identity. This is a way you can do the auto increment. Okay. That is how you can do it. Okay. Now let me go ahead and create this. Okay. I'll execute this. Okay. So I have created a table called. What is the name of the table which I created? Cars. Yes. All of you like cars, right? Who doesn't like cars here in the group? Who doesn't like cars? Everybody likes car. Who doesn't like car? Okay. We are already in a 21st century where the AI is there, robots are there, right? Okay. Everybody likes car. Okay. Now the question what I have is, okay. So like Jayant, do we have a data in this table? Do we have a data in this table? Jayant? Do we have a data in this table? No, we don't have. Asina, wonderful. Okay. So just to check, these days there are a lot of aliens. Okay. They may come and put the data into this, right? Let us check that. Let us check that. Okay. I'll say, who believes in aliens here? Who believes in aliens? Sabita, I heard you believe in aliens. Sabita, do you believe in aliens? No. Okay. Arun Marana believes in aliens. Seriously, Arun? Do you believe in aliens? Yashaswini believe in aliens. Oh man, okay. There is a divided group here. Okay. Somebody believes, somebody don't. Anyway, let us check whether we have a data is there in this table or not. Okay. No. Do we have a data in this table? No, because we didn't insert the data, isn't it? We didn't insert the data. Okay. And it does have empty table. Let us go ahead and insert the data into this. Let us go ahead and insert the data into this. Okay. Now, pay attention, all of you, pay attention here. Okay. Let me insert the data. Okay. I will insert the data into the table. Okay. I inserted some 6 rows. We have Audi, we have Toyota, we have Innova, we have Ghost, man. We have Beetle, we have Mahindra XUV 700, man. There are so many cars. Whichever the car you want, you pick up this. I donate all of these things free for you guys. Okay. Because you are attending a free class. Okay. Now, let me run this code again. Let me run this code again. Okay. This is the table. Do we have a data in the table now? Do we have a data in the table now? Yes, we have a data in the table. Now, see, assume it is a big table for us. Assume it is a big table for us. So, now we have to create a view of this table. We have to create a view of this table. It is very simple. How do I do that? The way I do that is, you can see. So now, if I ask you a question, Swastika Jana, how many columns are there in this table? How many columns are there, Swastika?
Sir, 6 columns.
1, 2,
Sorry,
3,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7.
7 columns are there. Okay. Now, for me, I don't want all these columns. I want only few columns. That is when we can create a view. Okay. So see, look at this. The way I'm doing it is, okay, create view. Similar to what I did in creating a table. Create view, and I'm giving the name of the view, and I am saying create this view by selecting 2 columns from the table called cars. Right, Sabita? Clear, right? Right, Vishwaraj, Yashaswini, right? I am selecting 2 columns of the cars and I am creating a view. Let me go ahead and do this. Now, let me ask a question to Yashaswini. Okay. So let me say select star from car view. Okay. So if I execute this statement, what will I get, Yashaswini? If I execute this statement, what will I get, Yashaswini? Quickly, Yashaswini. What will I get? Table values. Okay. How many columns I'll get? Yashaswini? Asina, how many columns will get? Car name and price. Yes, 2 columns. Okay. Yes. Okay. You guys got it, right? So we created a view called car view by selecting 2 columns from the cars table. Okay. Wonderful. Very good, Hajira. Okay. Now let us create one more view. Okay. Okay. Hasina, tell me what am I doing here? Okay. So what am I doing here? Hasina, please tell me what I'm doing here. Just look at the code. You can unmute and talk. Hasina. Give a try. I mean, based on what I said? We are not able to hear you. Okay. Yeah, go ahead, Asina. Yeah, we can hear you.
Creating the view for Toyota cars from
No,
the
no,
table.
no, no. The name of the view is Toyota cars,
Okay.
right? Then what else? What else? And within that, we are selecting the two columns, car name and company name.
Yeah, car name and company from cars table.
Correct. And one more thing, what we are doing is we are putting a condition. Okay. Looks like you like only Toyota cars because they are very, like, they are long lasting. So we are saying select the, create a view called Toyota cars and say from the cars, you select two columns, car name and company name, and please select only the Toyota cars for me from this table. Right, Sabita? Clear, right, Sabita? Okay. Now let me go ahead and execute this. Okay. Now, if I say Dvijesh, if I say select star from Toyota cars, Dvijesh, what will I get if I execute this statement? Dvijesh, what will I get? If I execute this statement, Dvijesh, what will I get? Any volunteers, what will I get? What will I get?
Data.
I'll get Toyota car cells.
Toyota
Yes.
cars.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Wonderful. Okay. So I'll get two columns where the company name is Toyota. You guys got? So now let me execute two statements together. Okay. I'll say select star. Sorry. Okay. So I'll execute two statements now together. Okay. This is my base table. Car is my base table where it has 7 columns. 1 minute. How many columns are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually 8, right? There are 8 columns, right?
Sorry, sir, it's 8 column.
8 columns. Okay, 8 columns. Okay. So I mean, leaving aside this, there are 8 columns. Okay, which are important. Okay. Now, out of 8 columns, I created a view by choosing 2 columns, and within the 2 columns also I chose only those rows which are having a company name as Toyota. This is a view. Okay, you guys got it, right? Now let me do one thing. All of you please pay attention here. It is the last part of the class today. Okay, please pay attention here. Sabita, this is a question for you. Okay, it's a question for you. Okay. So now if I execute this, Sabita, what will I get? If I execute this statement, which I highlighted, Sabita, what will I get, Sabita?
I'm not sure, sir. Maybe
You're not sure.
yeah.
Give a try, because I have not taught you. Give a try. Okay. See,
One table can be dropped. Maybe the Toyota cars are dropped and only one column we can see.
Okay. Any other thoughts from anyone? No
Toyota
table.
will be.
Okay. Let me execute and see what happens. Hey. I am not able. Didn't I get the data when I executed it earlier? I did get a data earlier, right?
While viewing the data, we cannot change any.
So remember one thing. There is no physical storage of the, what is Toyota car? It is a view, isn't it? That is a view. So a view is referencing the data from cars table. from cars table. Cars table, right? Cars table is a base table. Because I dropped the table cars, the view is not working now. View is not working now. You guys got it, right? So a view is just referencing the data to the base table. Clear, Hasina? Sabita, is it clear now? You got it, Sabita, now? Everybody, it's clear now? Okay. Now what we'll do is, we'll create a base table again now. We'll create a base table again. Okay. Okay. And then I will insert the data. One minute, sorry. I'll insert the data. Okay. Now if I say this, let us see if it runs. It does, because base table is there. Guys got it, right? It's clear, right? It's clear now, right? Everybody got it? Anybody has a confusion here? Shashanka, Sabita, Jayant? No confusion. Awesome, guys. We are enjoying the class. Are you guys enjoying the class? Just say thumbs up or say yes in the by unmuting yourself. Awesome then. Okay. Please bring in more people to the class tomorrow. It is a free class. Okay. Wonderful then. You guys have a very good evening. Who are in India, who are in US, have a good day. And who are in UK, have a good afternoon. Thank you guys. See you tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. Thank you.